Welcome, listeners, to another relaxation fantasy audiobook. Before we begin, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also download this audiobook in the description below. We hope you relax and enjoy. Swan Lake. A long time ago in the kingdom of Germany, there lived a prince called Siegfried. Handsome, kind, and full of life, he was loved by the people in the land. On his 21st birthday, Siegfried's parents, the king and queen, decided he should marry. They invited 6 princesses from across Europe to a royal ball the next evening. In the castle gardens, Siegfried was celebrating with friends. They were joking, laughing, and playing music. His mother was not impressed. "It is time to settle down," she said, interrupting the party. "You will choose a princess tomorrow evening at the royal ball, and you will marry her." Siegfried was troubled. "But I want to marry for love." "No," said the queen. "You are a prince. You must marry for power and wealth." And with that, she spun and left. The merrymakers carried on enjoying themselves, but Siegfried's heart was no longer in it. As the sun set, a flock of swans flew overhead, and the prince decided to go for a walk. He headed into the woods. As it became dark, he arrived at a lake filled with white swans. Some were only little cygnets. One swan wore a golden crown. As she came ashore, she stretched out her feathered wings and turned into a beautiful young woman. Still wearing the crown, Siegfried realized she was a princess. He stepped out of the darkness. "I will not harm you," he said. "I am Prince Siegfried." "I am Odette," she said. "But you must go. We have been cursed by the evil magician Rothbart. He will curse you too if he finds you here." Odette explained how Rothbart had turned her and the handmaidens into swans when she had refused to marry him. The swan maidens only became human at night and came to the lake to dance. "How can the curse be broken?" asked Siegfried. "A true prince must love me, and only me," said Odette. Just then, a shadow crossed the moon. It was Rothbart, disguised as an owl. "I will put an arrow through his heart," declared Siegfried. But Odette warned him. "If Rothbart dies before the curse is lifted, we will remain swans forever." As Rothbart flew away, the swan maidens took human form and danced with Odette, the little cygnets following along. Then Siegfried danced with Odette, and they fell in love. "Come to the royal ball tonight," he said. "I will choose you for my wife. We will break the curse and free the maidens." "I will come," said Odette. When dawn broke, she and the maidens turned back into swans. At the royal ball, the palace became alive with music and dancing. Prince Siegfried was introduced to 6 princesses from across the lands. The Princess Rosamunda of Spain, the Princess Isabella of Portugal, and the Princess Esmeralda of Santa Fe. He danced with each one of them while anxiously waiting for Odette to arrive. As the sun set, the queen pressed Siegfried to choose his bride. Just as Siegfried thought Odette was not coming, all eyes turned to the ballroom entrance. An older man in a mask appeared. On his arm was a beautiful princess dressed in black. Prince Siegfried rushed to greet Odette. As the music played, he swept her onto the dance floor. The visiting princesses tried to attract the prince with their dances. However, Siegfried danced only with Odette. But outside, at the window, there was a white swan. She tried frantically to get Siegfried's attention, but could not. When the music stopped, Siegfried declared, "I will marry the Princess Odette." He got down on one knee. "I promise to love you, and only you," he said. He expected to break the curse, but instead, he heard Rothbart's evil laugh. "You thought you could break my curse. You have promised to love this girl, but she is not Odette. She is my daughter, Odile, in disguise." Siegfried was horrified. "But I do not love Odile." "I do not care," said Rothbart. "I couldn't marry Odette, and neither will you." At that moment, there was a loud crack at the window. The prince looked over and saw a white swan fly off into the night. He raced out of the palace and headed back to the woods. Siegfried found Odette at the enchanted lake. "I'm so sorry, Odette," he said. "It is only you I love." "You were tricked," she said. "It is not your fault, but you cannot break the curse now. We cannot be together." The prince had an idea. Perhaps there is a way. As Siegfried took Odette's hand, they walked together into the lake. Their movements were graceful and beautiful in the moonlight. As the water closed over their heads, they would finally be together forever. From high above, Rothbart, in owl form, fell to the ground, dead. The curse was broken. The Swan maidens became human again. They huddled together on the shore. They knew their Princess Odette was now dancing in the arms of her prince, happy at last. If you enjoyed this audiobook, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also download this audiobook in the description below.